Every year, it's the same thing. January 1st hits, and suddenly we all decide we're going to become brand new people. This is my year. I'm going to get fit, eat better, save money, be productive, fix my whole life. The next day, we say, I'll start tomorrow. By the end of the week, we're lucky if we've even thought about it or taken a single step towards it. If you have taken a small step towards it or messed up, you might still say, I'll do better tomorrow. And then February shows up and reality says, actually, no, you're not. Welcome back to Roadmap to Wellness. I'm Dr. Pushpa Chauhan, and thank you for joining me today. So, why does this happen? Why do New Year's resolution almost never stick? Let's talk about it. The first reason is that we rely on motivation. On New Year's Day, we're excited, we're pumped, we feel like anything is possible. But that feeling doesn't stick around. Motivation fades, especially if we don't see immediate results. Life gets busy, we get tired, and we fall back into our old routines. Change doesn't happen because we're motivated. It happens because we build habits and systems that keeps us going even when we're not. Most resolutions don't come with a plan. They're really just wishes. Another huge problem is that we try to change our whole life overnight. We say things like, I'm going to work out every day, stop eating junk, wake up early, drink more water, read 50 books, and that's all in 1 week. It's too much. Our brains don't like sudden dramatic change, sometimes even any change at all. Think about it. We often sit at the same seats at work or at the dinner table. We eat at the same places, or we keep taking the same routes everywhere. So if we don't like small changes, big drastic changes are definitely not going to work. We actually do better with small steps, but resolutions tend to be giant leaps with no warm up, so we burn out fast. Here's another one. Most resolutions fail because we don't change how we see ourselves. Let's say your resolution is, I want to read more books this year. That's the goal. But if you don't see yourself as someone who is a reader or someone who never has time to read, then picking up a book will always feel like a chore. But if you shift your identity to, I'm the kind of person who reads a little every day, then reading becomes a part of your lifestyle. You might keep a book in your bag, read before you go to bed, or swap scrolling for a few pages, because that's what a reader does. Long term changes happen when your identity matches your goals, and most resolutions skip that step. Another reason why resolutions don't stick is because we expect perfection and don't account for setbacks. People say things like, I'll never eat sugar again. I'll go to the gym every day and never miss a morning. But life doesn't work like that. You get sick, you travel, you get tired, something stressful happens in your life. And when we slip up once, we might get back on track. But if we slip up the next day and the day after, we easily fall out of any habit. We think, well, I failed. Guess I'll try again next year. Instead of thinking, okay, small setback, let's keep going, we just quit entirely. Then there's no accountability. Most people don't tell anyone about their resolutions. They don't write them down, they don't track their progress. And if nobody knows and nobody checks in, it's easy to drop it. There's nothing reminding you why you started or whether you're improving. Tracking and accountability turn a resolution into real commitment. Without them, it's just a nice idea. Here's one thing that my friend and I do every year. We tell each other about the things we would like to do in the new year and write them down. I usually have my piece of paper with my goals sitting out somewhere where I see them often. Our goals might just be places we want to go, a new experience we want to try, or a goal we want to achieve. This accountability seems to help in getting some things done on our list because we stated our plans to each other. We check in with each other, or we try to get one of them done when we make plans to hang out. I don't usually get to everything, but getting some things crossed off our list helps and allows for a feeling of accomplishment. And here's something funny. We treat January 1st like this magical day where change suddenly becomes possible. But nothing is different. It's just another day. If something truly matters to you, you shouldn't need to wait until the calendar resets to work on it. A lot of resolutions fail because we're doing them out of pressure, not genuine personal readiness. So, why don't New Year's resolutions last? Because we go in too fast, expect too much, rely on motivation, ignore our identity, avoid planning for setbacks, and don't track what we're doing. But the good news is this: real change doesn't need a new year. It just needs small steps done consistently with a plan that actually fits you. January 1st doesn't make you a new person, your habits do. So, what's one small habit you're going to try to change this year? Comment below and make that commitment here. And if you found this video helpful, then subscribe and share. My goal is to bring insight, motivation, and change to improve your life and emotional well being. So make one small New Year's resolution to tune in weekly for personal growth. Wishing you all a wonderful 2026.